Yeah! Look at her. Oh, wait a minute. Look at them. Look at her. And Landon Cider, the king of all kings.
Yeah.
Look at her. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Look at Her, the Hey Qween After Show, where our super celebrity guest looks at some of the queens they've played with, slayed with, or even laid with, and spills a little tea. There's a drag king in my tea. Or throws a little shade if they have to, or just tells us something we don't know. Our guest today is Dragula Season 3 winner, Landon Cider. Yes. Oh, sir, you've been a delight today. You have blood on your leg. You have spikes everywhere. You're a danger. I love it.
I have blood on my leg because I decided to eat all of the Trump voters on my way in today.
Please keep eating them.
They taste horrible, but it's worth the sacrifice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, you were telling me in between shows something that I actually forgot until just then, is that you and I did communicate years ago when because you have excellent taste in music, you did one of my songs.
I did, hence the excellent taste in music, for sure. I performed as a very, very effeminate fairy that was getting fucked with and called a faggot, and I performed with wrong fag to fuck with.
Yeah.
Yes. And I sent you the video, and I was like totally just geeking out that you responded. It was like, you know, when you're a little itty bitty king and stuff. And it was so fun, and you were so gracious and so excited about it. And
I have gotten many kings over the years who love the Gay Pimp catalog,
yes,
and I
so
love it too.
So fun.
Adam and Erica, have we been thrilled by Landon Cider here today?
Absolutely thrilled. One
Pop
of my
your
faves.
tucks.
Yeah.
Pop that tuck, bitch.
We're big fans.
That's why she's wearing those big panty ruffles to cover the tuck popping. If you want to hear about Erica's tuck popping and other strange gay stuff that we talk about on all of our podcasts, you can find them at patreon.com/HeyQueenTV. Also, stuff we filmed with Landon today that couldn't fit in the main show, but it was still good. Plus, audio versions of the show, behind-the-scenes tea, and so much more. Now, Landon, I know you know how to play this game, don't you?
Oh, yes.
You're going to look, and you're going to spill.
Yes.
All right, let us begin. Look at her.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
my
Hallow Eve.
beautiful sibling who got the lot of shit thrown at her, let me say. I use the pronoun her because she is open to all as long as with respect.
Okay.
But so I do use her. But she is so genuine and sincere about her intentions with what she does. She's an incredible artist. Her vision, she's a visionary. She's an incredible performer. She's an incredible actor. So much about her art is so inspiring. And when she brought up and called out the term fish on that within what, like 10 minutes, I was fucking living for her.
Yes.
She got so much shit for that, but even in that boudoir scene, I was sticking up and I was in there going, you know what? It's true. Like, I have never been a fan of the term, but I thought I just kind of had to roll with it and get used to it because that's kind of what I had to do with a lot of shit being a woman in the world.
I bet.
And I have never been a fan of it because it's a word that's used against me as a woman. So it's a term that's been used against me when I turn down men with their advances. It's been a word that people have taken back that didn't belong to them to begin with. And so we have all these other terms in the world that we're not allowed to use because it's not us that was being attacked by it. So we're not allowed to take that word back. Like, I can't use a lot of words that are in the word that community has taken back. So to have a bunch of most men take back this term that was never used against them just always kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So when she brought it up, I was living all of my life, and she got death threats for it. That people
Death threats?
What?
Yeah,
Everybody needs to just get over it.
Fish, over the word fish. You know, we can't. It's really unfortunate that that's what it comes to, but. People also make assumptions without knowing the actual story or without conversing with things or having conversations. I've had so many conversations backstage after that scene happened, And I have opened up a lot of minds to people who they never considered that or realized it. And a lot of people haven't used it. I say, use whatever words you want, but know your company. Know the company you're in, and don't realize, look around the room. If this word I'm going to use is going to be something that maybe offends someone, don't use it. I have transgender friends who use the T word, you know, and they identify as that word, and they let them use it. And if I'm in the word with them, they told me that I can use that word. I'm not going to, but you know, that's a personalized moment, and it's the same word with any really terminology like that. I think read the room.
Yeah, especially in our own community, there's a lot of things that used to be kind of kitchen table talk that we, because we were the outsiders, felt like we can take back all these words and we can relate to those words. But the times have changed. You just got to be like, oh, whoops, got to get rid of that word. Sorry. Because you don't want to offend anybody. Nobody using them in the old school way.
Trust.
We're doing that in anything but love. But it's when now that drag and gay culture has opened up to so many people, we can't be just throwing that out for everybody to use. And we all have to do the same thing.
Exactly. I know balls can be stinky. I know that. I've been in many, many dressing rooms. I've smelled many a drag queen's ball sack to know that that's a stink fest in there. But the term is used for other reasons.
Yes, exactly. All right. Look up. Oh, Priscilla.
Look at that gorgeous human being.
One of the finalists with you.
So filthy, so great. I'm so proud of her. Her journey has been so beautiful. She's been on the Moans for over a year now, and just such a beautiful soul and such great spirit and intention. She was a great competitor, man. I thought it was going to be me, especially our Halloween look. Her Frankenstein slayed me as well.
That was good.
Yeah, her Frankenstein. I mean, all of her looks. Her trash queen took me over as well. But yeah, Priscilla's my girl.
What was it like when you guys were that time when you're filming those finale looks? We know it's a tight time frame from the minute you get off stage to the minute you have to go back on stage in the next look. Tell me about the pressure of that.
Oh, it's the pressure is on. The pressure is like no other, and that's why some of us live in that pressure and kind of yearn for maybe some more drama or do some things that make some decisions on stage and get overwhelmed. And we saw her deal with some pressure in those last few episodes where she was just breaking down and misunderstanding circumstances with Hollow, actually. So the pressure is on, and we all have our own journeys. But I think she has proven, especially in Resurrection, she has proven that she's a powerhouse.
Yeah. All right. Look up. Bitch puddin'. If you were to look on the other side of that pillow, you would see a stain created by Bitch Puddin'. Go ahead and show the world. There it is, the Bitch Puddin' blood stain forever immemorialized.
I am not surprised that she left her stains on this couch. She is just leaving her mess and her slop all over all couches across the world. She's so fun. I actually had a backstage moment before I even thought about auditioning for season 3. And I had one of those kind of I'm not sure if I don't do only spooky drag all the time. I had a little moment of insecurity, and she just was like, bitch, look at me. You need to audition. She was one of those people that I remember very, very fondly to encouraging me to audition. And I'm so grateful that she was one of those, because I still look like that moment is a huge, memorable moment. We were backstage at Queen Kong, and she was like, you're stupid if you don't audition. They've already wanted you, just fucking do it. And I knew I wanted to, but she was a big reason why. And I'm so grateful that she's pushed this whole digital drag.
Yeah, because you're on those almost every time,
every
right?
week. I'm a cast member of the show, so I put out a lot of content that I'm proud of, and it's thanks to her creating this whole new drag stage.
Okay, look up.
Lady Gaga. Man, Showgirls WeHo. What year was that?
2013.
Thank you. Yeah, I was performing at Showgirls WeHo, and I got I was told to bring a good show, but Showgirls WeHo was also one of those shows everyone wanted to be on.
Yeah.
So I was already confident my show was good. What are you talking about? So I went on, and then we got there, and the producer, Tony, told us she was coming to film a video. We don't know when she's coming, but just be ready. And of course, she came as I was doing my first number. And no one gave a fuck about me when she walked in the room. I was literally performing to everyone's backs to me with their phones looking at the entryway. And then I came out and did my second one, and she was filming her lyric video for Applause.
Right.
And she got on stage with us, and it's cute. Some people thought that I did my Peter Pan on purpose to like keep Tinkerbell alive with Applause.
Oh, right.
Which is such a cute kind of, coincidental kismet moment, but she was sweet. She came backstage and took pictures with us. She was really kind of keeping to herself. Like, she was still healing from some back surgery, so I think she was probably in a lot of pain, but just kind of doing the damn thing.
But you got that Gaga shine, honey.
I sure
You got
did.
it.
I sure did. I'm like, you're gonna be on stage with me. I'm gonna take advantage of you. You're my human prop now. Like, I don't really get too starstruck about people, but I was like, okay, take you on my arm. Let's do some stuff. Like, you're here. I'm gonna do it. And I'm grateful. She tweeted me, and all the followers came running.
Amazing.
Hello, children. Click here. Click here. And subscribe. You're welcome.